how smart is your God? Even psychologists know that psychopaths are usually formed from childhood and they never change. It's very hard for them to change. It's a small percentage of them that ever change. And they keep making a series of decisions that keep them in the cycle of bad choices. It's what they are familiar with. And you expect them to just change because you are telling them and there's this book and keep telling them, talking to them and praying. Even I know that that is not enough. Even I know that mental illness exists. And sometimes it's as a result of the environment. The environment creates a situation where you're forced to be stressed. You're forced in a fight or flight mode. And that triggers some things in you. In me, I understand that and I'm a mere human being. And I know that no matter how much you want to keep talking to them, as long as they are in that environment, it's going to be hard for them to change. And I know that. Psychologists know that and they keep struggling to just change, make someone better. They have to use drugs, use different things. And sometimes it might never get better. They are just managing it until they can't anymore. Even I know that. For you to just think that, oh, it's a decision, it's left to you to just be a better person and to repent and stuff. And I know that it's not black and white. Good and bad is not black and white. There are so many complicated issues. And when I know that, and I'm a human being, I have empathy and understanding enough to know that, talk less of the maker of this whole system. Shouldn't he know better than that? That should just, because, oh, you were born among thieves, you're more likely to be a thief. Why were you born in that situation in the first place? There are some things that some people will never consider in their life because they were raised with people with good morals. It's the same if you use that way we judge them, if you use that standard to also judge those people. That doesn't make sense. I'm not making excuses for evil. I'm just saying it's not black and white like that. And you can't just change it. Even I know that you need more than just words and some books. I know that if you're going to really do something, then it should really be felt. Then there's no free will. If it's going to impose his spirituality on you, he's going to choose you. Where's the free will? He chooses who he pleases. Everything is a mess, bro. Because he put them in an environment, in a toxic environment, and they are raised with the most evil people, or they are raised on the streets, like children who are born into bad situations, and they have to survive, do anything to survive, which is something he puts in them. He puts that's thriving, that desire to survive in them. And since they have to do it, he puts the sense in them to do whatever it takes to survive. Because that's what it means to be a human. He put that in them, and they're in a place where they have no food, and they're forced to steal, and that's what they are used to from childhood. Even I know that's what you're used to from childhood is very hard to change for your lifestyle. I'm just a human being. And you're going to judge them based on the situation you put them in. When I talk to Christians, they usually tell me that, no, it's not the environment. Everybody has a free will. No matter where you are, you can still change. It just kills the part of them that can be empathetic. It kills that part of them because they don't see sense again. They're just very dogmatic and one-sided. They don't see things like, oh, no matter who it is, anyone that's put in this kind of situation is likely to do this. And if by chance he comes out of that bad cycle, it's more like an exceptional case, exceptional situation. Even if it does, should we take that and send it to heaven and the other ones condemn them because they're not fighting enough to change? A situation that is very hard for them to change. You know how hard it is to be alive. Now you are raised with trauma. You are raised on streets, so you are raised with lack. You are raised with the most evil kind of people. And you have trust issues and you only know how to bite people. How can you detach from that so easy? Even if it's hard, you might never be able to. And when you tell them that, oh, this is the answer you need, why would they trust you? They were raised in something completely different.